human satisfaction at its core is finding novel things to do, novel experiences, new things to do, fun things to explore. And when you do the same thing over and over again, your brain gets bored of it. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Welcome to day 184 of my 365 day series. I'm Glorporous and I think I'll be playing Minecraft. Alright, so for today, as I said, I'm gonna be changing up the schedule a little bit, and I'm gonna reveal why this is relevant in a moment. Something just sort of came up, and then I realized that the reason I've been so moody this whole time is the fact that I haven't done a lot of things whatsoever. So for today, as I was saying, I am going to extend this villager area. I know it's been very cramped for these guys and they have absolutely no free range whatsoever, so how exactly am I going to take care of these guys? I don't actually know. I don't know, but what I do know is there is a way to make these guys live in a better area instead of just this house that I used to use as my starter base. So we're gonna work on that. Yeah, I don't have many materials. I don't exactly know if I'm gonna get this done by today. I don't know why this happy gas is following me, but whatever. Okay, as I was saying, why am I here? Why am I here trying to tell you guys about new experiences and all of that? I have been staying at home this entire holiday for the past... I honestly can't give you an exact figure, probably like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and it has been by far one of the most tiring things to ever do ever. And I don't like it. I don't think anyone would like, you know, just doing nothing the whole day. So I went to the mall with a bunch of new stuff. And I know that sounds insignificant, but for me it was a lot. Japanese palace. Yeah, I'm gonna build one eventually. I haven't built it yet, but I'm gonna build it eventually. So what I'm doing here is extending the area in which the villagers... Okay, that's weird. I did not know torches could do that. Hey, that's a weird visual bug. They have a much larger area to roam around in, and that they should be happier this way. So we just do this. Okay, there's a lot of cherry blossoms in the way. So the experience of just going to the mall and doing new stuff is... It was very nice. I liked it. I did not mean to place that there. I'm changing up the schedule by doing some random stuff. You know, adding fences for these villagers, these poor villagers that have been doing nothing. And hopefully these guys feel a little bit better. I don't have a crafting table. Fortunately, I do have one here. Turn all of this into fences. I'm gonna make this video very short and very brief because I got a lot of new ideas from just going to the mall alone. I might have went on a shopping spree with my family, but the important thing is, most importantly, I was bored there. I'm gonna be honest, I did not really enjoy being there. Which sounds weird. And that would be a valid, very valid argument. But when you're bored, you think of a lot of creative things. And there's been a lot of things brewing up in my mind, a lot of videos that if I just follow through, which I haven't done that yet, but I will. I'm gonna pinky promise through the screen right now. I've got multiple video ideas that are a lot more interesting than this daily series, whatever this is that I'm doing. And if I follow through with these, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna feel completed. So here's my pinky. I'm gonna promise that I'll finish these videos. You won't know them yet, but they'll be here soon. So pinky promise to the screen, and now I need to finish this enclosure. Not an enclosure. A very villager friendly area. I mean, this looks a little weird, but it should be fine, right? Add a few here. I don't think these guys can escape. Okay, honestly, they might. And that's a little bit worrying. But let's just try. You guys are officially. You guys are not free yet. Jeez. You guys are now officially free. Look, there's a lot more space for you guys. Come on, go outside. I made a whole space for you guys. Come on, just come out. Honestly, I'm doing this because I'm bored. You know, sometimes I have to take some. I need to do some creative stuff, and this is me being exactly that. Okay, I don't think they can go through this. Hopefully, they can't. So that should work. Just place it like so. And there were a lot of things going through my mind, honestly, when I was are you not sleeping? Is taking up the villagers taking up 2 spaces? I don't care. Let me sleep. It's nighttime. Well, at least it's turning nighttime. It's a very gorgeous sky out there, but I really need to sleep. Other than me just thinking about what videos to make, I also decided to go into art more. Now I know art is a very vulnerable industry right now, especially with the rise of AI, which I do not condone. And I will begin making more art, and I'm gonna be posting speed paints and whatever here on this channel just to show you guys that I don't know, I'm doing stuff other than just whatever the hell this is, right? So that's a good thing. So now these guys should not be able to escape, but they've got a nice little area. These definitely do not look like guillotines. I did not think of that when I made these, but they hopefully cannot get out whatsoever. So now there's a lot more free range for these guys, which is very nice. Let's just add a few more fences here. And for the time being, this is gonna be our little villager space. Why are you looking at me? You see the fences, right? I'm just protecting you in case it turns nighttime and the zombies try to kill you, alright? You just need to understand that. Look, I'm sorry if you're suspicious about me. Yeah, just go talk to your friends. Anyway, do they like potatoes? You like potatoes? You're not picking that up? Okay. Do I have any bread? Yes, I do. Well, you guys are lucky. Actually, you guys might need a new bed. And I did not kill any sheep. So I'm gonna get a few more. I swear I heard something weird. But I'm gonna be going into art more. And I'm gonna be trying a lot of stuff out. Because I can't bear to watch myself rot. There was this quote I found online, and I'm gonna repeat it. It was specifically, if it doesn't grow, it rots. And I think I've been rotting for a while. On my bed, just laying down, doom scrolling, or maybe I'm sitting on my chair, playing games that don't actually help me be a better person. You know, maybe they just induce my anger issues, maybe they just make me a worse person, maybe they just direct my frustration at my friends. It's not a good thing. Not saying those things have happened, it's just that they could happen and I don't want those things to happen. I need sheep wool. And I don't have any sheep wool. Okay, this is a little bit of a bummer because I haven't seen any sheep in ages. I think I killed the entire population a few weeks back. So this isn't good. I'm proud of this world that I made in Minecraft, but it's also not satisfactory. But we'll get to it. I think that's one of the issues of posting every daily, because each video is self-contained. Okay. Where are you? Okay. No, I don't need to eat first. Ow. Where are you? Enderman? Enderman. Just disappeared on me. What in the world? Did he teleport and die from the fire? Am I supposed to just turn on hitboxes and figure out where this dude's ender pearls are? That's a chicken, those are pigs. That's a chicken, those are pigs. Okay, I need sheep's wool immediately, and I don't see any sheep. That could be... That's a chicken. Okay, what was that? I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. That was not nice. Did he even drop anything? No, he did not. Okay. I don't feel happy about this series because they don't really they show a side of me that I'm not happy to show. I'm not interesting by default. I don't come up with the most interesting topics to talk about. I am just sort of there, or rather here, to speak about whatever the hell it is that's on my mind. And it's boring. It won't appeal to everyone. And I think it's time that instead of just playing around in Minecraft every single day, I try something new. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna abandon this series. I will absolutely continue it. Oh wow. Have I never been here before? This is a really interesting cave. I could water bucket clutch this, but I'm too scared to risk it. New experiences. To new experiences, am I right? That was terrible. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I do not know why I do that. Not like there's anything that could spawn here, am I right? It's all glow lichen, and there's some iron here, and this place is absolutely useless other than the lapis that's over here. This lava wall is massive. Now I'm stuck here in this cave. I don't know why I ended up here. I was honestly, I'm not focused. I did tire myself out from going to the mall. And this was by far one of the least interesting videos that I've made so far. Well, I'm happy that I broke the cycle. I'm happy that instead of just laying around in my home, I actually did something for once that actually tickled my brain and made me realize I'm a bum and I need to do more things. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around. And as much as I want to say I want to deliver higher quality videos daily, it's not something that I can sustainably do or sustain consistently. So this is what Okay, I'm just gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching and bye bye.